Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So it is kind of late. Well, it's not really late, but it is already dark because of the time changing and all. So I wanted to cover, because it's already the end of the year, and I wanted to cover a few duels. I'm going to be posting it on the polls to see if you guys are okay with it, but we're going to be doing a poll for best duels of 2023. So I had started this, I think, like 3 years ago. So in order to qualify, the deck has to be either a tier 1, tier 0, or first place national champions, which I have them all. So we can kind of pick and choose what we want. It doesn't matter. 10 negates, 12 negates. I think my max, I did find this duel where you can't special summon, you can activate spells or traps all in the same turn. I'm going to show it to you. That's like a 16 negation per turn. I still won that duel. I'm going to show you guys that duel so you guys can see it. But these are all budget decks. I have the $10, 25, 65, and then I think it's the 135, which is the max. There's nothing above that. Even the 135 is budget. So if you don't know what the AC 130 is, the AC 130 is a lot of cards that are not strong, and the deck was purposely made to make sure not 90%, not 95%, 100% sure, to reassure myself that I cannot win any duels, because I don't play Lightning Vortex, no Dark Ruler no more, no hand traps. I don't play Evenly Match, Infinite Impermanence, you name it, draw, all of those cards, we don't play it. We don't play Regeki, yeah, nothing, we don't play any Kaijus. Absolutely no cards that can help us win, because if I play those cards, then I'm gonna win duels, right? But to ensure us that we're not gonna win any duels, like I said, not 80, not 90, not 95, 100% sure. And I included all the cards that people say that are not good for Dark Magician. And then I went after all the tier 1, tier 0s, and first place nationals champions that are undefeated, you name them. And I have every year, like I said, and this is one, there's two variations of this one. This is the Chimera branded, and this one I think is just a regular branded despia. I believe the guy did have the Chimera, because I do some other time and it had the Chimera, but I don't think it was this profile, because he likes to play branded. And this guy had gone in a win streak, and this is my $10 Dark Magician deck. So all of these cards are either common or just a few cents or $1 per card. And you guys have seen me made it, and I made it to show you Konami sucks. They don't know what they're doing, because their structure deck sucks. But not just that, a lot of the community playing top tier doesn't know what they're doing either, because their top tier decks can't beat these decks. And I'm showing you the $10. All it is a bunch of 30-cent cards, and then they're all just compiled together with $1 cards, and most of them are like common cards and nothing strong, nothing expensive, and then no extra deck. But sometimes I'm forced to use the extra deck, but if I don't have to use the extra deck, I try not to. You guys know the drill. I'm gonna commentate, and let's go into this duel. Dark Magician branded against Dark Magician, $10. You won't see this anywhere else. There is no other channel that does it like Team DMA, guaranteed. Guaranteed, if you play Dark Magician, you're not gonna see this again. So let's check out the review. Okay, Apprentice, discard. We're gonna, the Pinker stops, Dark Magician. We're gonna go ahead and hit the 6 of Dark Magic. We're gonna fusion, so Dark Magician is gonna chain. From the Magma, getting this card, we're gonna set 2 cards past. He's gonna go ahead and activate the effect. Bottom of Abbas, get it to his hand. From there, he's gonna go play in the Banded Lost. We're gonna chain. He's gonna do another chain. And he's gonna be special summoning in the fence, triggering the effect, get the effect. We're gonna have also chain the effect, draw a card. He did, and then he's gonna play, we're gonna pause it here. He's gonna play Fusion Deployment, and if you know anything about tier 1 style, like the branded or the branded Chimera, branded Despia, and the branded Bystial, this one's the branded Bystial, Despia. So this one, from what I've seen the branded Bystial Despia crush the branded Chimera, because they put out like a dragoon, and they put out two three negations. I'm sorry, interruptions in the front, and they'll have the dragoon, and then they'll have interruptions in the back too. And then that doesn't even include their hand, because in their hand they also have interruptions and negations with the hand trap. So this deck this specific deck, when I seen it, it maxed out at 4 negations and it had like 6 interruptions and it won the duel. So it's going against the $10 Dark Magician deck. And right now, when you see the fusion deployment, you should already know what's going to happen. If you can't tell these decks, like if you don't understand tier 1 or YCS status, like you have no clue, then yeah, you're definitely don't have no clue of what's going on. And to be honest, a lot of the sequence and plays, I already know from the beginning what's going to happen. I know what's going to be coming out. I know what I'm looking forward to, and that's why my $10 deck gets pushed to the max, kind of like A85, the Toyota Treno. Like, it's a small car, doesn't have that much horsepower, but people push it to the edge when it drifts, and you get the best out of it. And it's the world's best drift car by a lot of the drift kings. They all admit that it is. This is the same thing. This is like a $10 Dark Mission deck, but I'm pushing it to the edge, and it's just drifting a win against these broken decks that are undefeated, way too powerful. So me knowing that he played there the fusion deployment, I know what's going to happen. I already know the Dark Mission is coming out. I already know what he's going to do. So I go ahead and trigger the skill drum before it gets out and it's too late. Frozen with the Dark Magician, so he's going to go ahead and activate, and then the red, then the fusions, and then fusions again, and there you go, there's a dragoon. It's gonna bring the shout it out. We're gonna activate the floating effect with the attack to survive, and he hits us directly with 3000. So at this point, the duel's lost, because you have to think about it. You have a dark magic attack in your hand, and a knowledge, and he has dragoon and all these broken cards. He's undefeated. He's more powerful than you. He already blew up your whole field, right? So how can you survive this duel? Look at our life points. Like from 1 to 100%, 100% the duel is lost. Just like anybody else in the world that would play a $10 Dark Magician, you're gonna lose. I'm in the same boat. I'm gonna lose. I chewed more than I can swallow. It's just too much. The deck is too broken, and I'm gonna suffer the consequences for my negligence and my foolish behavior. But this isn't just any $10 deck. This is the AC-130 J style Dark Magician. So we're gonna be pulling out the rabbit out of the hat. As you know, we always do it here on the channel, and this is why nobody does it like us. And we're gonna go ahead, activate. We go ahead and activate the Eternal Dark Magic attack. Put the card in the back. Knowledge. Go for the heart of the cards. We drew into Illusion of Chaos, changing from there, Magician Souls, activating effect. Let me go ahead and send to the graveyard, activate, then we're gonna activate my favorite card, which you should already know as a restage, and we're gonna do the AC-130 special restage combo activate, and we're gonna go ahead and open the field. So you might be wondering, Jay, why did you open the field? He has Dragoon. He doesn't have a discard material, so he won't be able to negate. So we're gonna go for broke. In this case, it's an all or nothing. It's all on the heart of the cards, and we're gonna try to break the whole board and out this ugly, nasty board, which has multiple interruptions, multiple negations, where we're just falling behind. We're out of his league. He's just too broken. 100% guaranteed. He's laughing. He's having a blast. He's never lost. How's he gonna lose against this $10 deck? We're not playing any extra deck. You know, the monsters are just weak. We only have 1 ounce, 1 illusion, 1 souls. That's all we got. We don't have any broken cards to ensure that we don't win any duels. And let's see what we do here. We're gonna trigger the effect. Super Poly. We're gonna send them both. Venom. He's gonna chain. He gets he special summons. We're gonna chain. Gets the hand. And we're gonna cancel with what we can. And then we're gonna leak. Activate the right hand. And then he special summons the Magician to his field, gets the effect, just this card. He's got 3 cards. You know, we were ahead, right? We were ahead. I'm sorry, he was ahead the whole time, and then we were behind the whole time. And then he stayed ahead. We kind of pulled a little through to even the field, but then he just set it up again to show Loza how he doesn't know what he's talking about when he keeps insisting that every single duel that I have is against people that don't know how to duel. These guys are pros, and I ensure that what he's saying is not true by making sure they win at least 6 to 7 full matches straight, no losses. And then when they do singles, I usually try to do 10 is what I'm looking for, because that's how I test my decks. I do 10 singles and see how many I lose, and I do a percentage from there. So this guy had like 7 or 8 straight, and he did do 3 matches. He won all the matches complete. He never lost any. So this guy's got plenty of the duels. You can see he's a pro. You can see his combos. You can see I'm not at his level, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do with the $10 deck. Activate the effect, skill drain. He's under skill drain again. Triggers the effect. We're gonna get it. We're gonna activate Eternal Dark Magician back to the field. The right hand is on the field, so we have an Omni Negate for the spell. We're gonna go ahead and attack. We're gonna double attack. We're gonna end the turn. The battlefield has changed again. He's gonna play Lava Golem. We're gonna head activate the effect before deployment. He's gonna start fusing. We're gonna negate that. He's gonna chain, activate special. And we got the Golem. Dark Machine on the field is gonna trigger the effect of the Golem, but it's negated through the skill drain. Attack, chain, because we already know he's gonna be bringing the Cartesia back. We're gonna banish, attack, attack. And let me pause this. So his deck is Bronchus, tier 1, undefeated, is more powerful. We have $10. We're not playing any kaijus, any cards that will help us win the duel, because we want to make sure 100% that we cannot win the duel, because the moment I put broken cards, you know you're going to win the duel. So I can't do that. So what I did is I took all the broken cards out. He was beating us. We were on a win. We're just kind of dragging along. It smelled like a dead carcass. And then all of a sudden, Heart of the Cards, Dark Magician broke the board, broke the field, broke his teeth. I mean, we pretty much buried this guy. So look at the life points now, and we're gonna go ahead and play and see what happens. He draws a card, activates it, Omni negate it with the right hand. Here's the effect, negate it with skill drain. We're going to attack with Dark Magician, Dark Magic attack for the win, and there's your combo. I hope you guys like that video. If you want me to do more commentaries on some of these $10 decks, this is $10 duels with Dark Magician deck with top tier, tier 1, tier 0, and actually first place, which is Nationals undefeated decks. Just comment below and I'll upload some more. But basically, I definitely wanted to do a review on this one so that you can see what's going on. Like I said, I've never ever in all the years playing, like since 2019, I played before, but since I came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! I had never seen a player that knows how to play such branded in such a good way, so powerful. And people are gonna say like, oh, it's because of skill drain, oh, it's because of that. They blame, oh, it's because of dragoon, oh, it's because of this, oh, it's because of that. There's always excuses, always excuses. But when they have 6 negates, 6 interruptions for 12 total, that's an excuse. Nobody makes an excuse. When the person has 10 negates on the board, when they have infinite impermanence, draw, and they have all these negates with the ash, and then they have the kaijus, and they're using all these. Those are the toxic cards. They're using all these cards to win the duel with dragoon, robbing your monster, doing all kinds of stuff. Everything's fine, right? But as soon as the $10 deck comes on board, because I know, because I play tier 1 and tier 0. Tier 1 decks and tier 0 decks, to them, skill drain is trash. They're not complaining. The only people complaining supposedly about cards that are toxic are people that don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the people that I'm dueling against, to them, skill drain is trash. Dragoon's trash. It doesn't matter what card I play, they're all trash to them. And you can see, if you think I'm lying, there is no card that they cannot out. They out all the cards. But guess what? He just so happened, because this guy murdered Dragoon Turbos, Dark Magician left and right. I seen it. And as soon as he had to deal with the $10 deck, what happened? Yep, he got clapped up. So with that being said, you guys, hopefully you liked the video. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. With that being said, you guys, Dark Magic Deck.